We are in southern Africa, where ancient rivers and majestic mountains whisper secrets to the wind, and towering waterfalls guard the wisdom of our ancestors. A prophecy was set in motion. There was a virtuous queen who served her king and her creator's people with respect and dignity. She did not have a child. The great king, desperate for an heir, took a second wife. The queen, shattered but unwavering, sought refuge in solitude. In the stillness of her chamber, she turned to the sacred waterfall, where only the pure of heart could hear the voices of our ancestors. There she prayed, not with words, but with her soul. A soft, friendly voice echoed in her ear. Your trials will forge your destiny. The ancestors tested her, visions of betrayal, trials of endurance, the pain of exile, but she did not waver. While the new wife spun a web of deceit and corruption, the exiled queen embraced wisdom, guided by an ancient spirit only she could see. Then, a miracle. A life stirred within her womb, a child of prophecy, Nomalanga, born beneath a celestial sign, destined to restore what had been lost. But fate was cruel. The queen remained in exile, forbidden to return until her daughter came of age. Scene fades to whispers of the wind and the cries of a newborn. In the palace, darkness festered. The second wife, now a mother, thirsted for power. She bore a daughter, yet cursed the ancestors for not giving her a son. Her greed turned to cruelty until her sins unraveled. The truth, hidden in the shadows, spilled into the light. The king, betrayed, poisoned, succumbed to death. His kingdom left in ruins. The second wife crowned herself queen, and all hell broke. With the village in turmoil, the cruel king ruled the villagers with an iron hand. She started wars that enabled her to acquire stolen wealth from neighboring villages. The ancestors abandoned the village, and a great famine befell the village. Nomalanga, now 18, learned the truth. The spirits called her home. She traveled back home with her mother. Before reaching home, she passed on, with her last breath, she passed on a sacred duty to Nomalanga, to heal, to forgive, to restore, and to teach wisdom to her nation. Her stepmother, the reigning king, was executed by her trusted bodyguard in battlefield. At the sacred waterfall, Nomalanga stood, her heart heavy with grief, but her spirit unshaken. She raised her hands to the heavens, and the rain returned. The land flourished once more. The people rejoiced. Justice had been served, not by bloodshed, but by the divine hand of destiny. In the end, Nomalanga and her godly ancestor, her mother, triumphed. They forgave, for forgiveness is divine, and forgiveness heals. Nomalanga, daughter of the waterfall, married a noble, mysterious prince, chosen by the ancestors, and they together restored the village to a paradise. A story of strength, destiny, and the power of the ancestors. Never ever do to another what you do not want done to you.